mark. Paul is reminding us on today, he's reminding us and recommending to us that God is committed to make sure that he does what he says he will do. He said God won't rest or quit. He said our security is not in our security is not in us letting go of God's hand, but our security in making sure and we understand that God is not going to let go of us.
That's right.
We have assurance in God. We can have confidence. We can have guarantees. Victories can be claimed daily in every aspect of life.
That's right.
If you look at the concept of sanctification, this isn't nothing new.
Right.
You can go back to the Old Testament. You can go look at Genesis, the second chapter and the 3rd verse. God himself sanctified the 7th day and he rested. You can go over to Job, the 1st chapter and the 5th verse. Job regularly made burnt offerings and consecrated his sons back unto God. You can look at Exodus, the 13th chapter, verses 1 and 2. God set apart the firstborn and had them set apart their firstborn of their animals. God set apart Israel as the holy nation. God sanctified Mount Sinai. God sanctified Aaron and his sons. God set apart the tabernacle and his vessel. God allowed Samuel to sanctify Jesse and David. The temple was later sanctified in Jerusalem. God set apart John the Baptist as to be that first forerunner. God set apart the 12 disciples to allow God and Jesus Christ and his work to come back. But ultimately, God had to set aside his own son. He had to let his own son. Often hear Pastor Luke talking about how many times we look at justice and mercy. They stood on the hill and they saw there was a looking far away. There was a rising and a falling. He said, it took me, I would have been here earlier, but it took me a little while. Stop by the fiery furnace. There was some burning coals on me. There were some burning things on me. I had to come by the lion's den. That's why there's some holes in my That's why there's some holes in my clothes. He said from there I had to raise the dead. I had to heal the sick. I had to give sight to blind people. But he said ultimately I had to throw those things away. He said ultimately they was going to get me on my praying ground. And from there I knew that sanctification, there was many that was going to come after me. There was someone that was going to walk down that aisle one Sunday night on that first Sunday. And what must I do to be saved? And from there that sanctification is us looking back, us looking forward and knowing that diet and exercise that we get on a daily basis through Christian Education Ministry, through YPC, through all the things that God provides us is ultimately going to take us home to glory. Where we'll be forever, be with the Lord.